Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I'm going to teach you about the empty candle or the momentum candle. Okay, the momentum candle or the empty candle refers to a place where we get a rejection, and then there's a volume that came after. I'm going to show you an example of those, and this video won't be a longer video because I'm just showing you one simple strategy, inshallah, if God wills. And yes, let us get it. Before we get to it, I would like to make sure that you understand it fully before we go to the to examples. An empty candle is a candle that gives us a rejection. For example, let's say this: if this is candle is green, we need to see a rejection of a red candle. Sorry, this should be a red candle, and we need to see a rejection above here. Okay, going above the previous candle's high as a week, and then giving us as a a bearish. If we want to go down, okay, that's an empty candle, which is a bearish momentum candlesticks, and vice versa. If it's an uptrend, we need to see a red candle's low. Sorry, red candle's low to be broken by a green candle. It shouldn't be even up. It doesn't matter to be up, or it doesn't matter to be above the red candle, but what we want is the empty candle, right? Yeah, like this is the empty candle now. Okay, so what it means is that people have tried to buy in, right? People have tried to go above the previous candle, and if you remember, what we have said is that whenever a candle closes below, whenever a candle closes above a previous candle's high, we tend to have more volume than the previous candlesticks. That's what we used to say, and we always had to say it. Okay, now what I want on here is that if this red candle closes doesn't close above the previous candle's high, and it just gives us a week, and it closes in a bearish candle, candle, we tend to understand that there's a volume that's about to happen, which will be a selling pressure or a selling volume, and vice versa here. Whenever you see this volume, whenever you see this pattern, a green candle giving us this volume, giving us this pattern, and then closing it as a bullish candle, we tend to have a more volume. Don't believe in me. Don't believe my words. Don't believe what I say, because this is my thing. I may say it, nice things towards it because it's mine. But I would like you to go into the chart and figure it out by yourself, and then come to me in your opinion. That will be absolutely, just make sure that you have the due diligence. Okay. But I'm just going to show you examples on what I mean by anywhere. So this is a bullish candle. This is a bullish scenario or a bullish momentum candle. You see a red candle, a green candle closing below here, and just closing as as a green candle, and just look at the momentum it follows. You don't even need to follow it up till here. Let's say, for example, that you took a trade on here, for example, and you put stop loss down there. You already have your 2RR. Okay, by the time the trade reaches here, you are already out. So you don't even need to to hold it up till there. Okay, you don't need to, even though you can see even though you can particularly see that it has reached till here, which is like 11RR. But that's not our goal. We don't need to follow until 11RR. We don't need to. Even, okay, there's another thing here. There's another one here. We can absolutely check this one, which is here. You can clearly see that this is a momentum candle. Okay, even though the market was bearish, but you got a momentum candle here, and then you put a buy stop up there. Boom. It doesn't matter. You don't need to put a buy stop, because you need to find the candlesticks and read, all of that. But I'm just going to show you what, why we need the empty candle. You don't need to put a buy stop here, but let's assume you got a trade around here. Let's just assume that, and now that's your trend, and that's your trend. Boom, that's what you got. Are you getting my point? Okay, that's what you can do. Now, there's so many ways And there's so many ways you can get this. And there's another one here. There's another momentum candle here, and then just see the volume, it comes with. There's another one here, as you can actually see. Before this drop happened, there's another one. Yes, that's not a one. Not a one. Beautiful. This another one. This another empty candle, a bearish empty candle before this whole thing happened. Again, another one here, even though it even reversed, but you got an empty here, a bearish empty here. Okay, you see how simple it is. Beautiful. There's another empty here. There's another empty here, which happened to be a bearish candle, a bearish move, which had a bearish volume. Okay. There's so many ways. Even if you go to any other place, you will get that, because whenever a volume happens, there must be a pattern, and this is the pattern that I've always recognized as the empty candle. Whenever a candle closes below that, this is an empty candle. You can particularly see, and whenever you get a trend around here, and that's how you win. Simple, clear, as easy as APC. You can clearly see it. Okay, another one here. This is an empty bearish candle, and volume, you see the volume. Now, don't hear my words. Do your due diligence, figure it out if this works, and then come to me when you have the opinion. Just don't listen to me. Don't listen to what I'm saying. I may say nice things toward my strategy. I may say nice things toward my mentorships, my everythings. Just don't hear me. Go do your due diligence and then come to me. Okay? Then you can join the mentorship if you see what I'm teaching is, actually works, or you can even buy my EA, or, so many things, so many services that I do. But just don't hear my words. Go out and figure it out what I have been teaching you all along. And that's the video of the empty candle, and that's the video of the momentum candle. And we need to see momentum candle in the 1 minute, not in the 1 hour. But I was showing you the examples on the 1 hour. I hope you got what I was saying. So I hope all of you guys are good, and bye bye. Take care.